What's up, everybody? It's Steve DeCasa. I've got a tutorial I'm about to do, like I always do. Today, I got a, not today, but I guess the other day, I got a message on YouTube. Someone wanted to know how to get footage from a DVD and edit with it and get it into Final Cut. First thing I have to say about that is a DVD, when you get it like from the store, you know, when you get a DVD that you buy, or when somebody makes a DVD with a program like iDVD or DVD Studio Pro, the DVD is written in such a way so that it has software in it so that when it detects a DVD player. You put it into the DVD player, and the DVD player knows it's a DVD. It has different kind of region codes, whether or not, depending where in the world the DVD was made, so it knows what format. And it is a format unto itself. It's not like a mini DV cassette. It's not like a cassette. It's not like digital footage that exists where you can just put it into a contraption and drag the files over and start editing with it. A DVD is a little more complicated than that. In the DVD world, when you put a DVD into a player like this one, the signals that come out of it are analog signals. On the back of your DVD player, you have these inputs, and they are known as RCA inputs, like the company, RCA, and they are analog signals. They're not digital. They're basically not light, but it's the signal is going to the TV, and the TV interprets it as light and displays it for you. It's not like digital where it's just ones and zeros and binary. So what you need in order to get DVD footage into Final Cut is another device. You can't just put a DVD into your player and open up the DVD in Explorer or whatever and drag the files into Final Cut. It doesn't work like that. There are specific files that are made to work with DVD players. It sucks, I know, but you gotta go to the store, you gotta go go to Best Buy. These devices that they sell are a lot more common nowadays than they used to be. It used to be really hard to get these things. You had to special order them, go to B&H, which is a store in New York City, which is like a specialty camera store. But I have right here the device which I'm talking about. The brand name is called Canopus. That's the one I have. It's called Canopus. But there's other types of, I think Grass Valley, I think is one of them. Actually, that might even be the people who make this. But anyway, the one I have, I got on eBay for about $100. It's called the ADVC 100. And what it is an analog to digital converter. You need this box. The signals go in via RCA inputs, and somewhere in this magical device in the circuitry in this thing, it converts it into a digital signal, and on the front and on the back are FireWire ports. So you can plug straight from the FireWire into your FireWire ports on your computer. And basically what happens is the DVD will be in the drive playing. You'll see the signal coming into the Canopus. You'll be able to see it in Final Cut, and you basically hit play here. You hit record the capture now pretty much on the Final Cut, and it'll start capturing the footage in real time, just like you would be capturing footage from a video camera, from an HDV camera, or from a Handycam or something like that. On the front of my Canopus, the way it's designed, I have the video in, the RCA ins. On the back, I have outs. So in other words, the DVD, you want to go out from the DVD as if you're going to a TV, but instead of the TV, you're going into the Canopus. So the signal coming out is going to the signal going into the Canopus. On the back of the Canopus, I have video out, so I can take the video coming out of the Canopus and go into a monitor. Unfortunately, in this tutorial, I don't have a monitor. My 42-inch plasma screen's in my living room, and I'm not dragging that sucker in here for this. But the good thing is that you can monitor the footage inside Final Cut, and you'll be seeing that in a second. So basically, I have my DVD player plugged in. The Canopus comes with its own power supply. I'm going to plug that in. And what I'll do is I'll show you how to hook them up. So on the back of your DVD player here, we kind of want to ignore the component video out for now because our Canopus does not support component inputs, but we do have a composite, which is yellow, the composite line out. So this might be a little confusing. Right now I'm showing you the front of the Canopus. Basically what we want to do is, just very simply, the video that's coming out of the DVD player, we want the video to go into the Canopus. And we also want to have the audio, which, as you can see right here, audio. The audio has to go out from white to white, red to red, left and right, into the Canopus as well. Now, because some DVD players have this component out, there's a red here. Try not to confuse the red component out with the red audio out. I can imagine that people might get confused from this. So let's hook that up. So here I have a standard RCA cable. We're gonna go video line out, and on the other end of the cable, video line in. And the same with the other two. Audio in. So we're now hooked up. All right, so now that you have your DVD player hooked up to the Canopus, the next thing you gotta do is you gotta hook up the Canopus to the computer. And the Canopus, or the digital to analog to digital converter I have, supports FireWire. This particular brand, this Canopus, is a little old. I'm sure there's analog to digital converters out there that support FireWire 800, which is the newest one. But this one is a FireWire 400. My new iMac right here has one FireWire 800 port. So right here I have a cable that is a FireWire 800 to FireWire 400. So it has one port on the iMac, so what you can do is you can daisy chain. Most FireWire hard drives have two ports, so you can come out of the Mac, then plug the 800 side of the cable into the hard drive, the second port of the hard drive, and then that cable will come around, and on this particular Canopus hooks up into the back of it, into the DV in port. Next step after that is you grab your DVD you're going to use. Now, I burned a DVD of some footage of my brother and I playing ping pong. I call it epic ping pong. I find it pretty damn funny. Now, I have made a tutorial about how to put HD footage on a DVD. You can check out the video right here. I'll give you a few seconds to click on it. In that video, you'll see the way that I make quick DVDs is you put the DVD in and it's just gonna automatically play. In a normal situation, it goes to a menu. I would say right now, the next step for you is put your DVD into the player right now and let it go to the menu. The DVD that I made is just gonna automatically play. So we're gonna hold off on actually putting the DVD into the player for right now. But what I am gonna do is launch Final Cut, and let's jump into that. All right, so here we are in Final Cut. You can see my camera in the background. Hey camera, what's up? Anyway, so here we are. Now we're about to capture, finally, the footage from the Canopus. So right down here on the timeline is just the footage that I put on the DVD, you know, so I could make a test DVD. I didn't want to use copyrighted material, of course. So first thing we want to do is we want to come over to the browser, and we want to make a new bin. And I like calling it, you know, DVD capture, because that's what we're doing. And what we want to do also is very important. We want to right click on it and we want to go to set logging bin. So any footage that we capture will be automatically sent into this bin. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to set up the settings so that it's connected to the Canopus. So you go to audio video settings. So we come over here and it should normally be set to this. Now the Canopus is a non-controllable device. There's just no control. It's not a VCR. In other words, the signal that's going through the FireWire is there's no data inside the FireWire signal that is for play or stop or pause or fast forward, because the Canopus doesn't understand that. It's not receiving that kind of data. Whereas if you plug in the FireWire into a VHS camcorder, not a VHS, but into a HDV camcorder or a Handycam or something that accepts FireWire, there is a, inside the hardware of the camera, it knows, it has a software to say, you know, it can accept, like I can hit play and it'll know to hit play, fast forward, rewind, all that stuff. There is no fast forward, rewind, or play or stop or anything with the Canopus. It's simply a box that turns one signal into another. So therefore, it is a non-controllable device. Now, I shot the footage in widescreen because it was in HD originally. So if it was shot in standard def 4:3, we would keep it on this setting right here. But anamorphic would be widescreen. This is all your settings here. You have many different settings. NTSC is the format we use in America. PAL is England and other places abroad. But like I said, ours is widescreen and it's DV because it's coming from a DVD. It's not HD. It's regular DV and it's widescreen. Okay, well, we're done with that. So the other thing you want to do is you want to make sure when you're capturing your media, I guess I'll look at you. The other thing you want to make sure of is when you're capturing the media, the actual files are being sent to your hard drive and not to your desktop or anything like that. So once again, we come up to Final Cut Pro over here. We want to go to System Settings, and then over here is, right here is where you're going to be sending your stuff. Now mine is set to, I'll just show you. You click Set. Mine is in my hard drive, and it is in Tutorials, and it is in Tutorial Media, and it is in Capture Scratch of the Tutorial Media. Actually, usually I just click right on Tutorial Media, and these just sort of create themselves. So boom, that's where it's going to be going. These waveform caches and stuff, usually they're set to your somewhere on your computer hard drive. I like to actually make a folder inside my hard drive called Final Cut Pro Documents and set all of them to that. It's just what I like to do. If I want to bring my hard drive to a friend's house, all of my render files and all of my auto saves and all that stuff are portable and ready to go. All right, next thing you want to do is you want to come up to File and you want to go to, Log and Capture. Log and Capture, bam. Now, the DVD player should already be on, so it's probably on the DVD player. Yep, there it is. So there we go. Boom. We've got the signal coming out of the DVD player, going into the Canopus, and then from the Canopus going into the computer. Pretty crazy. Now, this is the point where I'm going to grab my DVD. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to get ready to close it because it's going to automatically play. Now, what you need to do is you need to come over here to description. You need to change this to whatever. Now, mine's called Epic Ping Pong, so I'm going to say DVD Epic Ping Pong 01. Enter. Now, the name of the file that is going to be going to the hard drive and into the bin is called DVD Epic Ping Pong instead of whatever it is, Untitled 1. You want to always be organized. The next thing you do is you're going to hit Capture Now. It's down here. This is basically your record button. You're going to click Capture Now, but I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to do it when I put the drive in. When the way I made the DVD is it's going to say 5, 4, 3, 2, a blank slate for 1. That's what I'm going to hit now. And then 1 second will go by and Epic Ping Pong will come up and we'll start capturing. So I'll show you that right now. So I'm getting ready to hit, and hopefully that's still recording over there. I am putting in the drive. You can see the eject, it's loading. I'm getting my arrow ready over here for Capture Now. All right, so here's the beginning. 5, 4, 3, 2, blank. I'm gonna click it. Now capturing Epic Ping Pong. Now I could have done it before that, and then just when we're editing our footage, get rid of it. So, yeah. So that's pretty good. That's a good enough demonstration. I'm going to escape out of that. Just hit escape to stop. You can see that it's still playing because the DVD player is still playing. So I can come over here and hit stop, and it's going to stop. So let's X off the log and capture. Let's double click over here and take a look at it. Now it is widescreen. We'll hit play, and there it is. Let me hear. 12:11. And there it is. So we just captured footage from the DVD right into Final Cut. This is how to edit footage from a DVD. It's You can't just drag the files in from the DVD, unfortunately. So thank you so much. I'm Steve DeCasa. Happy editing and peace.